As I look back on the formative years that I shared with my son Alex, I remember many struggles. His growing disobedience had been a source of constant frustration that left me exhausted and puzzled, totally bewildered. While efforts to reprimand him were made time after time, Alex continued to flout authority with persistence and seemed definitely unwilling to listen. Initially, I thought it was some stage, but as time went by, this became an even bigger and more serious act. His tantrums were not as eventual as they used to be. Instead, they were happening quite frequently. I felt so deprived and helpless, not knowing how to handle such annihilating behavior. The tension between us was palpable, and our relationship was beginning to fray. It was the call from Alex's teacher that marked a turning point, call in which a tint of concern was evident in her voice. She related to me some moments of his disruptive behavior in class, and it made me feel ashamed. Like a ton of bricks hitting me, I realized that Alex's disobedience was not only a home affair but also affected his education and relations. Determined to handle this, I sat him down and had a heart-to-heart talk with him. "Alex, your disobedience is killing me. You are hurting not just me but yourself and all the people around you." His eyes brimmed with tears as he whispered, "I am sorry, Mommy. I don't know why I do those things." In his eyes I saw genuine regret, and I therefore knew a paradigm shift needed to happen. We established a behavioral contract detailing certain expectations and consequences together. I also enrolled him in volunteer work at the local soup kitchen, where he witnessed the aftermath of disobedience firsthand. Alex was gradually changing. He had started showing empathy, was doing house chores, and developing respect for authority. I couldn't help the feeling of my heart swelling up with pride as this change was gradual. The most important was the genuine apology Alex provided to his teacher. She was surprised by his honesty and congratulated him for finally accepting responsibility for his mistake. His classmates began to see in him a change that finally would make the boy a leader among them as well. As we were walking home one evening from the soup kitchen, Alex suddenly turned to me and said, "Mommy, I am sorry if I hurt you. I promise to always listen and obey." Tears streamed down my face, and between sobs, I wrapped him in a warm embrace. In that moment, it hit me that obedience is not to be beaten into submission but to be taught through patience, love, and guidance. Again, this epiphany revitalized our relationship, and I will be forever appreciative of that degree. Now, in retrospect, I know that Alex's disobedience was just a symptom of a greater problem, a cry for attention, a call for boundaries. But by getting to the root of the situation, by addressing cause and not effect, we were able to scale the challenge and come out stronger. Today, Alex is confident, a very responsible young man, and the bonding between us is unbreakable. I have learned that sometimes parenting can be one long journey of self-discovery, and sometimes lessons most valued come from children themselves.